I just finished watching Bandersnatch, and I tried to play it safe and try to make it a happy ending. I was choosing all the rational decisions, like to not break the screen monitor and to not jump over the edge and kill himself and not kill himself in the train. Like, I tried to make it very simple so that he could have a happy ending, like I said, but I felt like the movie was bringing me back to decisions that I already made to force me to make the wrong decision. Like, for example, I made a decision to work on the project with a group instead of by himself. And then it showed me how that was a bad idea, then brought me back in time to the decision I already made and forced me to like pretty much make the other decision. And I felt like that happened a couple of times. In a way, I feel more invested than connected to the film. In terms of a story, I don't believe it follows the conventional aspects of a story, given that it doesn't have a solid story. Like, it depends and it changes, and I think that aspect isn't a story. A story has a solid timeline and it has like rules of what the story is telling versus letting it be open and up to the audience to make that decision. A storyteller is the one who initiates what the story is and what is fact about it and what is truth about it, going back to expressing the experience and how other people that are watching it or listening to the story interprets it. So by leaving it too open for interpretation, where the audience is deciding on major things, that takes away from it being a story. You feel him getting through his mother's death and battling mental illness and reflecting back on the audience's experience with getting over grief and having someone close to you die. But it's objective because it's not following the conventions of a regular story. It's not concrete, and it changes depending on the audience, and a story is told by a storyteller, and the storyteller is the one that's making those decisions and is leading to one conclusion, in which this film doesn't do that.